When a person is in an extremely heightened and intense emotional state, they may sometimes lose sight of their primary goals or overlook the specific details of what they are working towards or the underlying reasons for why they are working. At this point, coaching asks certain questions to prompt them, and those questions create a neurological connection, allowing the person to establish and anchor a link between their goal and that emotion. We call this the anchoring technique. It's one of the coaching tools. Now, anchoring is valuable to us in this way. It's a great tool for bringing back things that someone has forgotten, wants to remember, but can't manage to recall. And if you use this tool well, you will see how much more people remember their goals, achieve their goals, become willing to pursue them, and how much their effort towards these increases. For example, if when we mention a dish freshly cooked by his mother and he remembers a memory of his mother related to the kitchen, that's an example of anchoring. For instance, think about it from your own childhood. You probably remember the smell of freshly cut grass. For example, this scent can be used to remind you of an experience you had in that garden. That too serves as an anchor. Or for me, it's very significant, for example, waking up on a holiday morning to the smell of freshly brewed Turkish coffee and the scent of pastries or cookies just out of the oven. For example, it anchors me to remember those happy family moments, and that scent memory can do things in a person that you can't even imagine. That's why we absolutely need to make use of scent memory. For instance, there is a scent memory technique we use when working with students. When there's a subject they can't grasp or a lesson they can't do, we ask them to smell a scent they've never smelled before. While studying that lesson, it could be a perfume they've never used or a scent they've never experienced before, something their nose isn't familiar with. When they experience this and study that lesson, the brain anchors that lesson to that scent, and when we want them to remember it during the exam, we ask them to smell that scent before entering the exam. In this way, the brain grabs and pulls the anchor associated with that scent, making it easier to recall. And thus they become able to handle that topic much more easily during the exam. Maybe they remember the formula, maybe they remember how to do it, or maybe it helps them remember much more. The anchoring method is a highly effective tool we use in coaching to help achieve previous goals, complete unfinished tasks, reach desired outcomes, and much more. So then, let's grab our anchors and hit the road.